What's this?
Hello, welcome back to the Freak Show. Bumpy McSquigums here. I want to thank you all for joining me as I continue with my Let's Play of Masquerada Songs And Shadows. This is episode 3, folks, and I haven't slept very much. I'm wired, and I have no idea what's going to happen in this episode, guys and gals. I don't know if I'm going to even be speaking English. I almost lost it right there. You already know I can't pronounce anything that we read in this game, so it's going to be interesting. It's going to be fun. Let's have fun with it and be interesting and go to the next part. I think I said the next Spart. I'm not sure. I don't know what a Spart is, but we're going to pretend like it's a word, and we're going to roll with it. The White Spire upper hallway. Hey, what are you guys doing behind me, huh? What are you doing? Alright, we have case notes and all sorts of other stuff. Ooh, we have a J button. Day 1, missing persons investigation. Name of subject? Razatov. Azros. 39. Occupation? Occupation, Regenti. Date of report, 29th. Pika 407IL. Inspectore. Attached. Ofina Triana. Details. On the 39th of Ruvida. 407IL. Regenti Rezatov Arzis. Oh boy. Was tasked with what? Elucidating the methods through which masquerades, there we go, were created. He was appointed this very task by the Barone Svestius Salamare. See, look, if I just throw kind of like a really terrible Italian, stereotype in here, it's gonna work out fine. This is gonna be brutal, guys. It's gonna be absolutely brutal. I apologize. We're just gonna go with it. Alright, on the 43rd of Rovida, he submitted his first update to the Verone, concerning his findings. In it, he writes that he believed that for something as core to the, to the dominant civilization as the Masquerades, there must be anthropological, evidence regarding this writing is just mind-blowingly difficult to read. It's fine, regarding their existence and creation that he can find through detailed study of the Dimenticate history. He continues on, writing that a visit to the, Kono Skenza, must be paid. He is sure to find what he needs there. A loose sheet found within his report reveals what specifically he was in search for. Books that talk about the Dimenticate and power, about wielding immense power, creating power, using it to expand, or anything that even remotely smacks of strength or supremacy. These are good places to start. I will head to the, oh dear lord, Kono Skenza, tomorrow to speak with Kari? We'll go with Kari. Date of update, the 30th of Pika, 407IL. Kari has said that Razatov never approached her for assistance. None of the Vegulas that I have spoken to have seen him around in the past month. He must have either done his work in secrecy or never followed up on his original plan. Tomorrow I intend on returning to the Konoskenza, following his leads will bring me closer to his current whereabouts, I am certain. And date of update is the 38th of Pika. They have long months or days or something. That's weird. 407IL. The investigation has been handed over to the Inspectore Corvus. Digivadis? Inspectore Ofina's corpse was found in her room at approximately dusk on the 33rd of Pika. The investigation has taken a darker turn, ages forbid, and it is growing steadily. Avestus has told me to focus on Razatov and to do so quietly. Whoever did that to Ofina is still out there. I do not know how well I will sleep at night knowing these halls are not safe, but the Verone has reminded me that if someone was out to stop us from finding Razatov, it must mean that he knows something. Avestus believes that finding the Regenti is of higher priority than identifying Ofina's murderer. If I can find both along the way, that'd be ideal. But, ages, I'll be the first one to admit that I might have been put in waters too deep for me. I have spoken to Lucia and warned her about the treachery. Hello, can we move? There we go. About the treachery. I haven't done any of this yet. If Ofina was a target, then none of us are safe. Darius, Pasha, and Riva aren't in the city at the moment, and for their sakes, I am glad. And where is Cicero when you need him? No matter, I must focus. Tomorrow I will check out Razatov's office. I think it's a prudent place to begin. At least it isn't in my poor friend's bloody footprints. I hope she gets a good song. On the 39th of Pica 407, nothing... His office clearly doubled as his living quarters. He'd holed himself up in there for quite some time, or at least had planned to. But there is nothing amiss. But then again, something didn't quite feel right when I was in there. In fact, something hasn't quite felt right since I started this investigation. Silent songs, the others always mocked my superstitious ways, but how can I deny a feeling so strong? I cannot put my finger on it, but I swear by the ages that I am being watched. If anything is to happen to me, and if this case somehow falls into someone else's hands, know that I devise caution. Lucia, or Lucia, or Lucia, or whatever. If that next person is you, songs, get out of here while you still can. Tomorrow I plan to figure out what it is exactly that has been causing the hairs on my neck to rise. Once I deal with that, I believe I'll be able to better focus on the task at hand. Update the 41st of Pica 407 IL. The remains of Inspettore Corvus's body have been found in his personal residence in the Dim Way. The investigation is pending action. On the 42nd, a letter has been sent to the Cavalli Field, summoning former Inspettore Cicero Gavar back to Amber. The investigation has been handed over to the former Inspettore Cicero Gavar. Lead, Rezda's office, Conoscenza. Welcome back. Alright, well, again, I'm going to apologize. I'm going to butcher this all throughout the LP. It's going to be horrible enunciations, but I'm going to try to keep it flowing, guys. We're going to try to have fun with it despite my ineptitude at reading this. We're going to have fun, and like right now, totally just, I'm gone right now. My brain and my mouth, they're not working together. So, we should have a lot of fun, and probably a few laughs, mostly at my expense, but that's okay. Hey, don't follow me, man. I don't like when people creep up on me. I will whip out my sword and have you slap me again like you did that fat guy. Alright, let's go here.
Survived the trial, I see.
Barely. The bastard's still as oily as ever.
Careful. Walls have ears. So, was I right?
This is about the Regenti that's gone missing. Razatov.
That's the one? Didn't he...
Saved my life. Yes. Hephaestus used that against me.
So now you're on the case, too.
Any advice, then?
Just... try not to die. We've lost enough Inspectores as is.
You can bet on that. Now, I need to read these notes first. Then to the Hall of Bearings for a masquerade. Still have time to accompany an old friend?
Why not?
Alright. Sweet. So, I do things now. Oh, I go this way. Hey, dude, that's a wall. People don't generally walk through wall. I mean, maybe some people do, but like in general, it's frowned upon. So maybe don't walk into the wall. I'm just saying. Alright, we're gonna get ourselves a masquerade. Then we're gonna go back and slap that fat guy around and be like, yeah, how's it feel now that I got the masquerade and you don't, Fatty McFats-a-lot, huh? Mr. Waddles, how you feeling? Uh-oh. There's no way this ends well.
My brother is missing. At least let me speak to the Valencio.
Your color isn't welcome here.
A member of the Blue Guild. Here.
A curious sight indeed. You can take care of yourself?
I'm not a child, Tristan.
Really?
Get out.
Sup, Blue Guild, man? What's going on? Alright, the Samora, and guild politics. We're not going to read about that right now. We're going to instead go in here and get ourselves a Masquerade of Doom. And we're going to be able to slaughter and murder stuff. It's going to be great. Or just casually defend ourselves because we're not murderers, you know? The Hall of Bearings. Hello, I'm going to assume my lady.
Inspettore.
At ease.
I was not told to expect you, sir.
I don't suppose you were. But here I am. And I need a masquerade.
Right this way, sir. I do apologize in advance. Our selection of masquerades has diminished since the war began.
It's all right. I'm not picky.
Beautiful, isn't it?
I'd like a masquerade now, please.
All right. First things first. Your element, sir.
Cyrus? What are you doing?
Sir?
What? I apologize. What was the question?
Your element.
Right. Of course.
Ooh, I get a choice. Alright, we have the gifts to burn and smelt to set aflame pyres for his glory. And shape the soils to raise the earth, to feed our strength and fashion temples. And seas will roar and clouds will cry, not for broken heart, but to pay obeisance? Sure. And the winds will carry our tale through the lands to the hearts of foes, to spread his reign. Well, we have a choice. Do we want fire, earth, water, air, or heart? No Captain Planet. Okay, sorry. No Captain Planet. Well, the easy answer is fire. The somewhat also easy answer is we're kind of familiar with water. That's what our bro was. We should probably follow in his footsteps, but not everybody likes their brother. I'm just saying. It's a thing. Sometimes there's family feuding, there's fighting, there's infighting. I mean, it's crazy. So maybe we would want to go away from water. Then we have the choice of earth. Earth, big, slow, strong, Hulk, smash, and all that stuff. And then we have the air. The air. We can fart on people and just breathe really, really bad garlicky breath on them, and they may die. I don't know. We're going to go with air. Why? I have no earthly... Oh, there's more to read. Sweet. Like the very wind that bends to their will, the position of an air brand in the midst of battle is unpredictable. Those who dance on gales and bend the breezes are constantly in motion, and are armed with the abilities that cripple and displace those that attempt to obstruct their currents. Cool. What's fire say? The firebrands of Amber tread the fine line between blazing brightly and burning out. Their unmatched inclination toward destruction often leaves them the target of many a foe's offense. But the best firebrands have learned how to draw strength from the maelstrom of chaos around them. Then we have water. With versatile abilities suited for any scenario, the strength of the water brand lies in their fluid adaptability and their potential to shift the tides of battle in myriad ways. One moment, a water brand could be bolstering their allies, and the next, summoning spikes of ice to impale their foes. And finally, earth. The what? The ubiquity? The ubiquity? The ubiquity. Sure. That's a word that I've never, ever used in my life. Fine. I'll have to look it up. Of stone and soil lends itself favorably to the earth brand's abilities by allowing them to mold the landscapes upon which many a conflict is set. Through the creation of hazardous areas on the battlefield, earth brands have unrivaled manipulation of the flow of any battle. Still gonna go with air. I think it's gonna be chaotic and crazy, and I'm gonna have my head explode, so it sounds good to me.
I'm an air brand.
And the last time you used a Masquerade?
5 years.
Vamus tests?
Distinctions.
Accreditor?
60th percentile. Explains why I didn't turn out to be one of the Vegelers.
All right, sir. It'll take me no more than a heartbeat.
I want to talk
Need the
about...
Masquerade, Cicero.
You're its custodian!
And you're an imposter. Going around with that stupid cape of yours? Have you forgotten where your loyalty...
Are you almost done, Valis?
Just finished, sir.
You don't know what you've started, brother.
Change. That's what. Change for the Contadani, our people.
Here it is, sir.
Come with me. Come with me, Cicero.
No.
Sir?
Thank you, Valis.
She didn't give him anything. Alright, a Masquerade has been obtained, and we got 4 skill points awarded. What? Alright, let's go here and talk to this purple thing. I want to know more about literally nothing. I don't actually care. But we're going to hit M. We're going to look at our masks. We have the Eye of the Storm. Call upon the winds to increase mask charge, regeneration, and gain protection from interrupt, knockback, root, silence, slow, and stun effects. Cool. Pretty excited by this. And we're going to go and press C for skills, because C and it's whatever. Alright, we have passive abilities, and I imagine we have active abilities. Cost 2. Maestro. What is Maestro? What does that do? Cicero gains focus, health, and mask charge regeneration. He also gains attack and movement speed boosts, ability cooldown reduction, and he takes less damage. Or the Lightning Blade, the Dervish, and the Tempest are all also options. Lightning Blade. Signature attack. Strike the target with a lightning-imbued blade and activate elemental tags. The Dervish. The caster creates a raging tornado around himself and moves along a single path, taking less damage and dealing damage to enemies. And finally, the Tempest. Conjure a whirlwind around the caster that deals damage, slows enemies, and raises the caster's threat. Yeah, we're gonna go with, I got nothing. I have no idea. Like, I feel like getting, like, the passive ability here with this. We already have Lightning Blade, right? Yeah, we do. So we can either go with... or nothing. Can I undo that? Is that a... Can I... No. I want this. I changed my mind. I changed my mind. Oh, well, it's fine. It's not a big deal. It's fine. It's fine. Alright. Well, look at us. We have a slight mask on our face now. Cool. Can I do, like, stabby and shooty things now? No? Press C to open the skills menu to purchase abilities and upgrades. Okay. I kind of already did that. Click on the skills tab to view and augment the skill trees of your party members. The number of remaining skill points for the selected party members is displayed above. To learn a new skill, click on the first node of a skill tree. Click Learn to purchase the skill. To upgrade a skill, click on the subsequent nodes of a learned skill to read and purchase the upgrade. Drag an ability to your selected party member's skill slot to equip or replace an ability. Use these arrow keys to scroll through all your party members. Cool, I suppose. The White Spire Concourse. Oh, more talking. Cool.
And there he is.
Who's this?
Khaldun Azarus, mariner of the Sorelle del Mare.
You're Khaldun.
You know him?
Yes, no, well, Razatov mentioned that he had a brother before, but he never said very much.
You knew my brother?
Is there a reason why he's here?
I know my brother's missing. Inspectore Corvus came to me 2 weeks ago.
All right. Well, I'm sorry.
It's not that, Inspectore. I want to help find my brother in any way I can.
You don't know what you're getting yourself into. You haven't heard anything from Corvus because he's dead.
What?
Listen, Khaldun. Sail the winds back to your guild while you can. You don't want this.
Why?
Because this is not the business of the Blue Guild. And if any within the White Spire see you with me...
All right, then. I suppose all I can ask is that when you find him, please, I'd like to know.
You're just going to let him go?
What?
It's his brother, Cicero.
Mariner! I'd like to at least ask you a few questions first.
Of course.
Oh, this'll rub the old man the wrong way.
All the more reason to do it. Now that both of you are settled, I have business to attend to.
Thank you, Valencio.
Have fun, you two.
Inspectore, I must...
A few questions does not guarantee you a place in this investigation, Mariner. I'd like to make that clear.
Clear as the belt, sir.
Good. Now, we're headed for your brother's office. I'd like to ask you a few things on the way.
Oh, you would you? I don't believe you for a moment. Alright, well, let's hit C again. We have no skill points remaining. We already have the lightning thing there. What's our special skill? The Eye of the Storm. Call upon the winds to increase mass charge regeneration and gain protection from interrupt, knockback, root silence, slow, and stun effects. We already knew that. Pretty exciting stuff, to be sure. I guess we're going to head on down here.
Fill me in. When was the last time you saw your brother?
Well,
Memory failing you already?
half a Missouri ago.
2 years. My.
Okay. It's good timing, good timing. They worked this out well. I like it. I like it a lot. The White Spire Regenti
And
wing.
the last time you wrote him a letter, then?
We don't write to each other.
No?
Alright, onward.
This is it. His office.
Finally.
Just a moment, Mariner.
Something the matter, Inspectore?
Yes, in fact. You.
Me?
You, Razatov's brother, whom I have heard so little from him about, who last saw him 2 years ago, and during those years you never spoke or wrote to him whatsoever. And now you're suddenly concerned.
Correct.
And you ask if there's something the matter.
Inspectore, the relationship I have with my brother is complicated, but he is still my brother. And if you doubt my concern for him...
I doubt your honesty. Are you certain you know as little about the cases you claim?
Yes. I assure you, on a mariner's moon, I promise, there is nothing I want more than to find my brother.
Let's go in.
On a mariner's moon. I like it.
Let's see what we can find.
Man, there's so much stuff to read. Woo! It's gonna be fun, boys and girls. Alright, we found a chest. Immediately gravitating toward that. A golden peace circle over there. A golden peace circle over here. And a golden peace circle over there. Alright, let's go to this one. Looks cool.
This is his work?
All the cases that he's had to work with before. He likes keeping them in the open. Watch his collection grow.
This case is large and relatively recent. It's about
You shouldn't...
Cicero Gavar.
And this investigation is not.
You never mentioned how you knew my brother.
Who are you here for?
I didn't mean to upset you.
Just keep looking.
Well... I think we should be able to look at that, don't you? I mean, I feel like we deserve to... What's this? Case notes. Did they add more to the bottom of this before I continue on? Let's see here. No, okay. 2. The 3rd of Sendera. The investigation has taken an interesting turn. Razatov's brother, Khaldun, Azrus, has been inserted into the picture. He is hiding something, and I wonder what. Perhaps keeping him around wasn't such a bad idea after all. Alright, let's go see what's over here.
I don't see anything out of the ordinary, Inspectore. Are you certain that there's something to be found here?
No, I'm not.
But yet you're searching through coal?
Do you think I'll find anything?
I don't think of a bed of coal when I'm looking for a place to hide things.
Exactly.
What's that?
That is a good point you made there, sir. You don't think of a place like that to hide. That's a very smart move. Do we have a gun? I feel like that's a gun right there, man. Maybe that's some sort of weird attachment. Maybe that's a weird sheath thing, I guess? I don't know.
If you could, Mariner? When you're ready.
Tides? What is that?
They certainly don't look like they're born of the earth.
My brother was keeping Faye. What are you doing?
Those creatures reacted to something.
You think they've got a thing for coals?
I think they've got a thing for this.
What is it?
Well, hopefully someone can tell us. Put the dresser back in place, please. We should...
Oh, dear.
Wonderful.
I'll cover you.
Oh, and we're fighting. As a maestro, Cicero can switch between class stances at will. Stances grant various passive effects based on each class archetype. Press Z during combat to switch Cicero's stance. What? Pavisaries generate high threat and suffer less damage in combat. Okay. Sicarios move quicker and deal bonus damage when flanking. Dirges have a ranged auto attack and regenerate focus rapidly. So I want to be a dirge, I guess. I have no idea what I am right now. Oh, now I'm the dirge. Yeah, get that dirge stuff going. Yeah, I feel like that's not the play. All right, hold on. Oh, I can move Caden out of the way. All right. What is it that you have right here? Water spout. Oh, okay. Water spout him. Just gonna right click on you, just casually bring you back to life. Because that's what we do. There we go.
Welcome sight you are.
You're welcome. Ha!
I can see you can handle yourself in battle.
I am trained as a Pavisier.
Oh.
My physique didn't really cater for the other Medea.
I can imagine. Hold on.
A Pavisier, huh?
Found something?
Perhaps it was a good thing those Fae attacked us. That mark that you see over there. The mark of Timerius Candle, a glassmith who works in one of the Registry's wards. The Quiet Order.
Our next lead?
Let's go.
Hey, he's got a mask too. Sweet. Paper Fae and regular Fae. Wasn't there more to find in here? There's one more, yeah. There's one more little golden thing over here. The golden pea puddle of doom.
My brother slept here?
He was the hardest working of all the Regenti. Couldn't quite draw the line between a personal life and a professional one.
He never did have any desire to start a family.
Despite my efforts.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I think that is going to do it for this episode. Hopefully in the next episode, I'm a little less loopy, a little bit more, I don't know, I'm having fun with the game either way, guys and gals. I've been wanting to play it all day, I finally got my chance to, and, well, you know, I'm pretty wiped out, but I had fun, I'm enjoying it. I do really like the combat, I like how the story moves along, I love the fact that they are using all these strange and odd names and things to me, because that means I get to butcher them with reckless abandon and make all of you guys facepalm collectively throughout the... I mean, this is what I want to hear every single time I start playing this. Oh gosh, Bumpy's doing it, and I want to hear... That's the facepalm sound right there. So that's what I want to hear. Make sure you guys do the collective facepalm, well, and also make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and share. Flawless, smooth segue. And I'll see you guys in the very next episode. Until then, my name's Bumpy McSquigums. Thank you for stopping by the Freak Show, and I will see you later.